Hi, I'm Shane with etrailer.Again. Today I'm going to walk you through how to install the CURT Class 1 trailer hitch receiver on your 2016 Hyundai Veloster. You can see with our hitch installed, you can see part of the cross tube here. It is a round tube design, so it fits nicely with the contour of the vehicle. Hitch is going to be a steel construction, nice black powder coat finish. It's really going to help resist any rust or corrosion. This hitch, adding this hitch to your vehicle, is going to allow you to not only carry cargo carriers, maybe pull a small trailer, but it's also going to allow you to put a bike rack on. When adding those items, like a bike rack, we're not going to have to load the bikes inside the car. Putting a cargo carrier on, we can get some items from inside the vehicle, put them on the cargo carrier to make more room for our passengers. Again, it'll also allow you to pull a smaller size trailer. Again, it's going to be a Class 1 hitch, 1 1/4 by 1 1/4 receiver tube opening, reinforced collar to give us a little extra stability there. Hitch pin hole is going to be 1/2 inch in diameter. It's going to take a standard 1/2 inch hitch pin. Hitch pin and clip does not come with this hitch, however they can be found here at etrailer.com. Plate style safety chain loops, very large openings, will accommodate different size safety chain hooks. One thing I will mention is if you notice how close it is to the exhaust, it will make your ball mount get hot, so if you decide to add any wiring later, it's going to need to be at least 12 inches away from your exhaust port. Now I'm going to give you a few measurements to help you when deciding on any of your hitch mount accessories you may need. From the center of our hitch pin hole to the outermost part of our bumper, it's going to be about 4 inches. That number is important for any of your hitch mount accessories like your bike racks or cargo carriers that may fold up against the vehicle. You want to make sure they're not going to make contact. From the ground to the top innermost part of the receiver tube is going to be about 9 1/4 inches. I will recommend to get a raised shank for better ground clearance. Now, as far as our weight capacities, we're going to have a 100-pound max tongue weight, which is a downward pressure on the inside of the receiver tube. So with a cargo carrier or the bike racks, you want to make sure you're not exceeding that downward pressure. We're going to have a 1,000-pound gross trailer weight. That's going to be the trailer plus the load included. That's how much the hitch can pull. I always recommend checking the owner's manual of the vehicle, make sure the vehicle can withstand that amount of weight. You're going to go with the lowest number between the vehicle and the hitch. Now that we've gone over some of the features, let's go ahead and walk through the installation. To start our installation, this part is not going to be in your directions or your instructions. On your driver's side, if you have this plastic panel, you're going to need to remove it. Take a trim panel tool. You're going to have some push pin fasteners. Pry out the center, pull out the base. 10mm socket, we're going to remove this nut, and you're going to have one here. Then we're going to remove this rubber plug. On the passenger side frame rail, same 10mm socket, we're going to remove this nut, and we're going to bend our heat shield out of the way. Then we're going to remove this rubber plug. This rearmost hole on your passenger side, we're going to open it up to a 1/2 inch. Next, you're going to take your pull wire, spring in. We're going to go through this hole on our passenger side frame rail and come out of this one. Like that. That. You're going to take smaller spacer block, carriage bolt, small carriage bolt. We're going to thread it onto the end of our pull wire. Slide your spacer block up in the hole, followed by your carriage bolt. And you're going to pull it down through this hole. We're going to leave our pull wire on. Then we're going to take another pull wire, same size spacer block and carriage bolt. This time what we're going to do is put them together. We're going to thread them on the wire. We're going to go to this larger hole right here, push your bolt up in, followed by your spacer block, and pull it back down. Once you get this one installed, you're going to repeat this one here on the driver's side frame rail. Now the next set of hands, we're going to lift our hitch into place. We're going to take our pull wires, put them through the corresponding holes in the hitch. raise our hitch up. We're going to take pull wire off and then add a flange nut. We'll get one in on both sides. This will hold the hitch up while we install our remaining hardware. We're going to take the larger spacer block, larger carriage bolt, where our tie down is. We're going to go through from the outside through the hitch. And we'll take our larger flange nut. Next, we're going to tighten and then torque all of our hardware to the specification in the instructions. We'll use an 11/16 socket and a 3/4 inch socket. Once you have your hitch tightened and torqued, you can reinstall your heat shield on your passenger side. Now for the panel on the driver's side, it is going to require some trimming to get it installed if you want to put it back on. Again, the directions give you no instructions on how to cut it. So what I found is if you want to cut it, the top side here, if you take it and you cut it straight up, right in half, you'll have these two fasteners that'll hold on this side, these two fasteners that would hold on the other side. You cut the top side, leave the bottom, you can take it, you can kind of feed it up from the back side here over the top. You're just going to have to test fit it and cut out anywhere that may be holding it up from being installed with the fasteners. Once you have everything tightened and torqued down, if you decide to trim and reinstall your panel, once you get that done, you're ready to go. Again, I'm Shane with etrailer.Again. I hope this video has helped you, whether you're still deciding or installing the CURT Class 1 trailer hitch receiver on your 2016 Hyundai Velociter.